All right, boys. Quick little bit of a live reaction to the Brandon McManus 64-yard field goal. It's up and it is off to the right. The left, actually. The Seahawks are about to win. The Seahawks beat the Denver Broncos. The Seattle Seahawks. Geno Smith, 0 points in that second half, but the defense holds. We only allowed 3 points in the half. We caused what? Two fumbles on the 1 yard line this game. The Seahawks get the dub. I'm very happy about this. I'm so surprised. I would have been very upset if Brandon McManus made that field goal because he missed one, just completely shanked it. But we called a timeout to try and ice him. So if he would have made that, that would have been really disappointing. But Brandon McManus just let the Seattle Seahawks win their Week 1 game against the Denver Broncos. I'm ecstatic. Now, Geno Smith surprised me. Geno Smith, I am happy with the Geno Smith gameplay that we saw today. You know, the second half was ugly. The second half, there was a clear reason why it was ugly, in my opinion. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But Geno Smith overall played very well in the first half. Second half, didn't get it done, but the first half, there was a lot of positives. So let me go over the important things in my mind, and let me mute the commentary just in case you can hear that. We got some great play out of the offense early on. Geno Smith, he was making passes. He was stepping up in the pocket. He was doing great handling the pressure. He was doing amazing in the first half. I cannot lie. Geno Smith was not being boring. He was throwing safe passes, but he was also taking some risks. He was also throwing some good shots, and I really enjoyed it. Overall, the offense in the first half played great. We had Colby Parkinson getting used. We had Will Dissly get a touchdown. We had some nice catches from DK Metcalf. Tyler Lockett had a couple good plays. The run game wasn't really getting going too well. We had a couple large-ish, I guess, runs by Rashad Penny, but we didn't really get the run game involved like I thought we might have. But man, that first half, when it came to the offense, was great. The defense was solid too. In the first half, we had Nwosu. I don't know what his first name is. I know I can't say it, but oh my God, that man was amazing today. Nwosu, he forced both of the fumbles on the 1 yard line. He had a sack earlier in the game. He kept on getting pressure. He kept on making plays. Nwosu from the Chargers, absolutely fantastic pickup, even just for this game. He did great. Big unfortunate injury for Jamal Adams. Jamal Adams got hurt early on in the game. I think it was in the second quarter, but Jamal Adams was playing amazing up until he got injured. So it was really sad to see him get hurt. But oh my God, Jamal Adams was playing great. He almost had a pick, and then he got hurt, and it looked bad. I don't know what it could be, but he stood up, and then he just could not put weight on his legs. So I'm really worried for what that might be. Michael Jackson on defense, he came in as like our corner number 5 on the depth chart, and then he did amazing in preseason, and he won the spot. He's the number 1 starter. He played amazing. Kobe Bryant got dusted. He got completely burned, but overall, we had a very good game. Cody Barton was doing very good. Of course, Jordan Brooks is going to do good. Quandre Diggs missed an interception in the game, but overall, really good offense. Geno Smith did really well. I was really happy with how he was handling pressure because there were some times where he could have easily just went down and taken the sack, but he stepped up, he escaped the pocket, and he started running, and that man was taking some hits. He was throwing his shoulder down, throwing his head down, and taking some hits, and I was liking it. So Geno may have swung me a little bit more in his direction. I still would like to see Drew Lock play, but Geno, maybe I don't hate it. The second half wasn't very cool, but the first half, Geno was playing absolutely fantastic. The run game, like I said, wasn't amazing, but the defense kind of struggled in the run defense. We weren't doing amazing in the run defense, especially early. The run game and the screen passes to running backs was not doing well whatsoever. We didn't get a lot of pressure early on, but we started getting good pressure late in the second quarter, and we also did pretty good in the second half. Special teams today was fantastic. Let me just throw up the stats while I just talk about this. Special teams was doing very well. And honestly, the offensive line, for having 2 rookie tackles, we were doing surprisingly solid on the offensive line. Let's take a look at the stats here. We got Geno Smith, 195 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He got sacked twice. Russell Wilson, 340 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. But look at that. Wait, where is it? Where are the fumbles? Look at the fumbles. Javonte Williams. I have him in fantasy. I don't care that he fumbled because we got the dub. Melvin Gordon, don't care that he fumbled. I'm happy he fumbled. Unfortunately, we had a fumble from DK Metcalf. I don't like the wide receiver screens that we do to DK Metcalf, especially the ones where there's no blocking. Like, yeah, it's cool. He can obviously take a corner one-on-one, but what happens when 4 other people come in? But overall, Colby Parkinson did very well. I was surprised by him getting the 2 big catches that he got. We barely used him at all last season. Will Dissly did good, of course. DK Metcalf had some solid catches. He got 7 receptions. I think 3 or 4 of those were screens. But Marquise Goodwin had a very big catch on the sideline. Defensively, I don't know who other than Nwosu and Adams. Jamal Adams did really good until he got injured, like I said. Nwosu was doing great. Who was it? Al Woods had a couple really good plays. He had the pressure that allowed Nwosu to get his sack, and then he also had some really good plays stopping the run later on in the game. Tariq Woolen, not bad. He had a couple pass interferences, which were not good. But other than that, I mean, he didn't really get tested. He was doing pretty good other than the 2 PIs that he got. Kobe Bryant got dusted. He got torched. But Michael Jackson, Cody Barton, both of those guys did great, and Nwosu did great. Jordan Brooks, of course, you know what you're going to get with him. And then the special teams, I mean, DJ Dallas, he was doing good in returning. He had a huge hit on kick return coverage. But overall, a surprisingly good game. You see this over here, boys? You see this over here? We are the best team in the NFC West. It doesn't show the W, but the W is there. The best team in the NFC West. There it is. There it is right there. Best team in the NFC West. I am surprisingly happy. I came into this game ready to be so disappointed by the end of it. But what can I say? Geno Smith. I'm surprised. I mean, the second half, I did say I would bring it up, and I completely forgot. The second half, the reason I believe he wasn't doing as well is because he wasn't moving in the pocket. In the first half, you saw him, like, if there was pressure coming up, he would step up, or he would step to the side, or he would move around in the pocket to try to avoid the pressure. But in the second half, you saw a lot of Bradley Chubb starting to get some success against Charles Cross, and Geno would just stand there and get absolutely mollywopped. I think first half Geno would have stepped up in the pocket a lot more, and that would have allowed Charles Cross to at least try and win back the block. But Geno, he just started just standing there in the pocket, and when Charles Cross would lose, even if he had a bit of room that he could step up in the pocket, he wouldn't do it whatsoever, and that was kind of getting annoying. But I mean, overall, Geno Smith did great in the first half. If he could play more like first half Geno Smith every single game, that'd be awesome. But I mean, the run defense wasn't great even throughout the whole game. Run defense and screen defense wasn't great. Still we're doing the whole underneath, like the really soft zone, give up underneath stuff until we get to the red zone, which apparently works. We gave up, 0 touchdowns in the red zone, forced 2 turnovers. But overall, very good game for us. I did not hate watching Geno Smith play that game. Second half offense, disappointing. First half offense, I was ecstatic. I was happy watching that offense, and that's a Geno Smith, I will give Geno Smith props. I will give him credit where credit is due. Geno Smith, at least in the first half, did good. I'm happy with it. This was a fantastic game. I'm very happy with the Seattle Seahawks getting a win week 1. I may have bet against them. I may have lost some money. But the happiness I have acquired will stay a lifetime, or at least for the next 5 minutes. The money that I would have made doesn't mean anything compared to the win against Russell Wilson, who kept on getting booed. I don't understand why people were booing him when he came in. But Russell Wilson takes the L. He took the L, the Seahawks. He left the Seahawks to win. What is he doing now? Not winning. We're the best team in the NFC West, and Russell Wilson took the L. You can't spell Russell Wilson without the L. And guess who you can spell their name without the L? Geno Smith, Rashad Penny, and I don't know. I'm done trying to think of stupid things, but the Seahawks get a W. The Broncos take the L. And we are the best team in the NFC West for at least 7 more days. And in 7 more days, the worst that we can do is be tied for first. So, I mean, we're technically going to be the first in the NFC West, the best team in the NFC West for 2 more weeks. What can I say? Seahawks are going to the Super Bowl. Drew Lock MVP. Even if he doesn't play, Drew Lock's winning MVP. That's going to do it for this video. I'm ecstatic. I'm happy. This was a great win. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. With that, I'd like to thank you for watching. Have a great day.